Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your man Kblendzz here to do a barber tutorial for you guys today. Today's tutorial will be a ball fade. Doing it on my little nephew, King Noir, N-I-O-R. Check him out on Facebook if you're looking for models for any type of photo shoots. Like to give a shout out to Boss Barber Outlet and Sharpening Supply Store for supplying all the equipment I'm going to use today and sharpening the tools and modifying them to get this haircut fire for you guys. Shout out to Ryan Patton for sharpening the clippers that I'm going to use today, my trimmers and wall clippers. You guys can DM him. He'll get your clippers sharpened right. That's Ryan Patton, P-A-T-T-O-N on Facebook. So let's get right into this cut today. I'm going to start off with my Kblendzz trimmers and just set my first guideline in right at the top of the C and work it all the way around, trying to make a straight line all the way around the head. You can see he got my Kblendzz just cutting through that hair like butter. Shout out to the camera lady, Ayla Esperanza, getting these tight photos and shoots for you guys and editing of these videos. You guys might want to shoot her a DM on Facebook or Instagram. Come around the front, just making sure those points is lining up right to keep our fade even from making the left side looking like the right side. Next, we're going to go in with the Wall 100th Editions clippers, open clipper, going up about halfway, setting in our next guideline, and just trying to make that panel consistent all the way around the head, from the left to the right and the right to the left. Next, I'm going to drop that hammer all the way down, close clipper, and just knock out that first guideline, starting to set our transition in the foundation of the haircut from light to dark. And then I'll open that clipper up about halfway and go halfway up my panel and just start that transition from light to dark. Going about halfway up to the next guideline. Just trying to get that consistency all the way through that panel or section of the hair to make it look all even. Next, I'll come in with my Wall Seniors with a 1 guard on, closed clipper, and I'm just going to debulk the hair and get it to lay down for me so I can start my next transition from light to dark. Going with the grain, just trying to even it out and make them waves pop a little bit for us, or for him. Shout out to Wall Clippers. Hey, send me some clippers. Send me y'all's newest clippers and newest technologies. I'll put them to use. Matter of fact, I'll put fire behind them and make them smoke. Next, I stay closed clipper. I'm going to just go against the grain, knocking out that next guideline and setting the next transition or next step for the fade. All the way around the head, setting our next panel right up to the parietal area. Then I'll drop the hammer all the way, open clipper, and just go and knock that line out that I just made, that next guideline that I just made with the one guard closed. Everything seems to come together real nicely. We still open clipper here with the one guard. Just trying to get that consistency to make that transition really smooth from light to dark. Next, I'll come in with my 16th guard and start blurring out that last transition line or that last guideline and just really make this fade start to pop. Everything's coming together real nice. And for my videos, I'm not going to get in a lot of details. I'm going to just keep it simple. We got that 16th guard, closed clipper, just knocking out that last guideline, bringing that fade all the way to fruition. Using lifting techniques, still got that same guard on. And even though the video is going fast, I'm pressing really light. I'm being real light-handed as I use that 16th guard over the top and over the front of the line right there. You want to be real light with the pressure. We're just trying to skim any loose hairs, getting it to lay down so it looks, give it a nice little finished look. And then we'll go over that with a free hand. Next, I'm just going in and do some late detail work. Open clipper with my wall senior. I like to go open clipper, which gives me a little room for error. If you drop that hammer all the way down, you can set yourself up for making some bald spots or nicks in the hair. So I like to keep it open clipper and just knocking out the light and the dark spots in the hair to try to make consistency throughout my fade on every transition. And then a little freehand close clipper over the top just to give it that real last finished look. Get them hairs to lay down. Use your breathing here. I suggest when you're on the head, take a breath in and hold it and then as you come off the head, exhale. Now we prep up for our lineup with Liquid Razor from Black Solutions. Shout out to Black Solutions. Go ahead and drop me a product kit. I really like using their stuff to get them lines and crispy lines. They got a whole line of stuff. Y'all can check them out at Black Solutions. Now we're going in, just hitting the first guideline on the first sidebar of the head right behind the eye as the guide. And then we'll go to the other side, do the same thing. 45-degree angle on them bars, right to the eye socket. Now we just tapping that line in ever so gently so you cause your client no irritation or discomfort. A lot of us barbers, we like our liners set real sharp and real close, so want to be as light-handed as you can. Really corner out them corners. That's going to make your haircut and your fades pop. Put a lot of stress and emphasis on cornering. And use those guides. And just getting him back in the game. Now we start from the center and go to the other side, trying to keep our trimmer parallel to the head as we work all the way around to the corner and corner that out. And if you guys are liking what you see in the video, please like and subscribe down at the bottom. Got more barber tutorial and haircuts to come. More content. Just gonna get more fire. Dope music. Now we're just touching up the stash a little bit. A little light maintenance. Not really part of the haircut. The main focus is on the fade. Check out my shop, looking dope. Need to tap in, Kblendzz.booksy.com. Schedule an appointment with me and get your life changed. Now we just knocked out that negative hair. Make the fade pop. Shout out to Boss Barber Outlet for the modification of these clippers. Got them slicing and dicing through it like butter. Shout out to Ryan Patton. Y'all need to tap in, get your clippers sharpened, modified by my man. That's Boss Barber Outlet, BOSS. Outlet Sharpening Supply Store, Des Moines, Iowa, 50316. Tap in. Just a little more detailed work, trying to work it out, make the fade look as perfect as we can. Patience is a virtue, and when you're fading, be patient, take your time. Do the hard work to get the preferred and desired look. Sacrifice some time, it's okay, until you master your craft. Now we're really into the finessing part of the haircut. If you guys want to know what finessing is, this is it right here. This technique right here. This is finessing the fade. Little enhancer here, really light. I'm not against enhancement. I'm old school, but anything to increase income, I'm with. I'm open to. Just do it real light. I always like to set a nice foundation of a haircut that I know would last, that don't need enhancements, and then I drop enhancements on there if the client is agreed to it. But don't spray on haircuts because that stuff just washes right off, usually with the first shower. So be real light. Make sure you done really did a good haircut before you want to use those enhancements. But out to the old barbers, keep an open mind. Increase your income. Got to keep evolving with the game. The game's ever evolving and you got to stay relevant. You got to keep up. Now we're just tidying up, getting everything looking right, prepping for the finish of the haircut. He's looking real sharp. Throw the finishing touches on. And bam. There you go. Shout out to Belmont for the dope electric chairs. No pumping over here. You're sitting in the best. Everything's top notch. When you come mess with Kblendzz at Kblendzz Barbershop and Studio, located in Des Moines, Iowa, 50316 515 745 6527. Come tap in with us. And like I said at the end of all my videos, don't spray it on them, mist it, and let it fall on them. That's what's up, YouTube. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Like and subscribe down at the bottom. More content to come. Appreciate you guys. One love.